sorry ass DJ.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Thank you for coming to the meeting. Well, are there any absence for today's meeting?
Waalaikumsalam and good morning, Ms. Latifah. I have checked all the entire attendance and I am glad to inform you that no members were absent today.
So, since everyone is here, let's start the meeting. This is our second meeting on Project Alpha. First of all, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Ms. ATHIRAH, Ms. AQILAH, Mr. FARIS, Mr. SOFEAN, and Mr. HAFIZI for coming today. And Mr. ALIF will assist me during our meeting. Well, the purpose of this meeting is to discuss and to make a decision regarding the best location and feasible project for Project Alpha, which is to make extreme activities a place for the youth generation. Mr. Alif, would you like to brief us on the meeting agenda that we have prepared?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Chairman. As stated into this agenda, the main purpose of this meeting is to discuss and to make a decision regarding the best location and feasible project for Project Alpha. First, the agenda of this meeting started with the greeting and opening by the chairman. Second, we will continue with minutes from previous meeting. Third, suggestion of project on 3 potential sites. Then this meeting will continue with the final decision on the site. And we will end this meeting if the committee does not have any business to point out. That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, Mr. Alif, let's move to the second agenda. Have all of you received the email from Mr. Alif regarding our previous meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go through the minutes of the last meeting. Alright, if everyone is ready, so are there any other amendments?
Yes, there was an error in the last of the meeting. The error is at 2.0 that mentioned only Gen Z and Gen Alpha, whereas the actual one includes Gen Y as well.
Okay, thank you for the correction of my mistakes. I will take note now. Then the committee was informed that the approximate cost for the project was 150 million ringgit Malaysia.
There is also an error in that the estimate cost of the project will be RM 150 million, whereas the actual estimate cost of the project is 250 million ringgit.
Take note, Mr. Alif.
Okay, I will take note, Ms. Chairman. I will continue. Mr. Faris reported on 3 potential sites for Project Alpha. The first site with the potential to be developed and turned into Project Alpha was a forest reserve named Bukit Belacan in Ampang, Selangor. It is located about 15 km from Kuala Lumpur and accessible by car. It is currently closed to the public for a total refurbishment. The second site was an empty warehouse in Pasir Gadung, Johor. The empty warehouse is about 5,600 meters square. It is only 18 kilometers from Singapore, 32 kilometers from Johor Bahru, and 41 kilometers from Skudai, Johor. The warehouse was used to store heavy farming machinery in the past.
Is there anything else?
Yes, in 3.2, the word Pasir Gadun is misspelled. It should be Pasir Gudang, Johor.
Thank you for checking my spelling. I will make a correction on it this year. Move to agenda 3.3. The third site was Green Hilling land in Bukit Kor, Terengganu. Bukit Kor is a combination of hills and flat green land with adventurous curves and turns. It is located in Marang and about 200 kilometers from Kuala.
Sorry, at 3.3, there was a 200 kilometer offense. That should have been 20 kilometers.
Okay, thank you for pointing it out, Miss. We'll take that. Next, all three sites are underdeveloped, yet possess unique attractive features that could attract crowds. Miss AQILAH suggested that the committee be given 2 days to visit each site in order to experience the ambience of the place firsthand. Now we move to agenda number 4. The committee was informed that Surya Holdings is aiming for an educational business venture for which the proposed site could be a place where global technology meets nature in a dynamic symbiosis.
Sorry, there is one more error at 4.1. There is also a spelling error, namely the word Surya Holding. We should be Surya Holding.
Thank you, Miss ATHIRAH. I will make a correction on it. And then Miss ATHIRAH proposed that the committee be given 2 months to research the 3 sites and their potential so that a viable business become educational project could be put forth. This suggestion was seconded by Mr. FARIS. But the time frame agreed by all members was reduced to 4 weeks. Ms. AQILAH suggested that each committee member bring a proposal project. We've suggested that each committee member bring a proposal project with approximate cost and relevant supporting document for the next meeting. The committee agreed that an environment impact assessment for each project be obtained and presented in the next meeting. For the last agenda, Mr. Fikri suggested that another staff member be put in his place as he is assigned to head a Lang Tengah project. Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I think we can proceed with our discussion.
Okay, good. We can proceed if there is no more correction regarding the last minutes. Can anyone propose the previous meeting minutes report to be accepted?
Yes, I propose that the minutes of the previously reported meeting be approved.
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. I hereby confirm the minutes of our last meeting. Okay, so we will proceed with our main agenda for today, which is we will discuss the potential construction site for the Project Alpha. So, Mr. Alif, can you briefly explain about the new construction site for our Project Alpha?
So there are 3 potential sites for Project Alpha as suggested by our chairman. First one is located at Bukit Belacan, Selangor. Second one is located at Pasir Gudang, Johor. And the third one is located at Bukit Kor, Terengganu.
I would like Ms. ATHIRAH to start first the discussion on the proposal of the project site. Ms. ATHIRAH, if you please.
Okay, thank you for Ms. Chairman. So I suggested the potential site is at Bukit Kor, Terengganu because it is located in a hilly area. As we know, Project Alpha is about focusing on the educational and entertainment of Generation Y and also Generation Z. Nowadays, people love to explore nature and the fresh view that they can get from Bukit Kor. Bukit Kor is located in Marang, close to the city of Kuala Terengganu. Therefore, I think Bukit Kor is the potential site for making extreme activities such as sky tracks or other challenges activity because it will be a public attraction. Furthermore, the Bukit Kor is suitable for becoming a skytrack location because many of the hills challenge new generation while also providing additional educational opportunities about the challenges associated with the entertainment activities.
Sorry for interrupting, Ms. ATHIRAH. Can I know how much the budget estimate will be used to make extreme activities like Skytrack in Bukit Kor?
So, in my opinion, the cost of constructing a skytrack in the Bukit Core area will be in the range of 100 million because there will be also be many facilities to be built there, such as toilet, rest areas, and recreation areas to attract a large number of public.
Ms. ATHIRAH, may I know other than Skytrack, what other extreme activities can be done on the Bitcoin?
So, in my opinion, apart from the skytrack, hiking also can be done in Bukit Core. Hiking can lift one spirit the elevate public anxiety. Climbing a difficult hill on Bukit Core can help increase stamina, improve memory, and reduce stress. In addition, hiking has become a popular choice now to fill free time. During a hill hiking trip, one will appear more proactive and creative, especially if they can determine a more suitable safe path to the top of the hill. In general, 9 to 10 minutes of hiking or mountain climbing in nature can help reduce brain depression. The mind, which is the brain, will feel calm and free from all the pressures. Peace of mind improves when one of is surrounded by green plants and can see the beautiful scenery from a high vantage point. Therefore, I think Bukit Core is suitable for the Project Alpha because Bukit Core has a green hilly land with beautiful scenery and nature. That's all from me.
Okay, I see. Thank you, Miss ATHIRAH. So for me, that is already a good discussion on your project, and I would need you to further study how much it will cost for a long-term effect. If that is all from Miss ATHIRAH, we will continue to Mr. Faris for his discussion on the project site that he had chosen.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Man. My opinion, I choose the site at Bukit Belakang Forest Reserve in City, Selangor. There are a few benefits that I feel that is suitable site to carry on our Project Alpha. This has the advantage of the location because this forest reserve is located in one big area at Selangor, and it is only 15 kilometers away from Kuala Lumpur, and it is also accessible by car. It's a very easy and interesting place to make people go there. For entertainment activities, I suggest activities such as hiking and riverboarding. For jungle trekking in the forest reserve, the area will have consists of a lot of small rivers. I mean a natural waterfall, so we can conduct some simple activities to raise the participants' water confidence since the participant is going through a natural environment so they can really see in reality how the natural environment is built and how beautiful it is. So if we raise their awareness to the
Sorry for interrupting, Mr. Faris. What if we open this place to the public and there will be pollution to this place?
since human activities increase in the forest, so the amount of plastic waste may increase or some mild and moderate water pollution to the river. To the river to in the forest area will be happen or occur as well so to overcome this kind of pollution. We will set up strict rules and to all visitors that come to the forest to follow the rules. We also set the punishment to the visitor who was against the rules.
May I interrupt? I have a question for Mr. Faris. So instead of human behavior that may cause pollution because humans might be littering and do disaster in the forest, what if the visitor threatens the habitat inside the forest?
For our side, actually, when the activity of humans increases, surely this will happen. But for us, to protect the natural habitat, provide the person in charge to ensure the visitors does not harm anything, and we will cooperate it and have a meeting with the authority from the forest reserve to ask professional consultants to prevent this from happening. To prevent this from happening. That's very clear to me. Thank you, Dr.
Okay, thank you for the great explanation. So, we will continue to Mr. Hafizi or Miss Aqilah on the briefing on your side project Alpha. Please go on.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. So the place I want to suggest is in the empty warehouse located at Pasir Gudang Johor. It is only 18 kilometers from Singapore, 32 kilometers from Johor Bahru, and 41 kilometers from Skudai. This place is located in an environment where many people visit and can attract the attention of the public. As explained by the secretary a moment ago, we chose the empty warehouse with an area of 5,600 square to allow activities to be done. Why do I choose a closed place over an open place? This is because I want to avoid doing any public damage or environmental pollution. Next, let's focus on the Alpha project. It involves education and environment. This place is suitable because it can do a variety of challenging and extreme activities in this warehouse, such as wall climbing, indoor sky track, and trampoline, which will gain new experience and knowledge. Although the activity is done indoors, discipline and group cooperation are very important in doing an extreme activity. New experience also teach us new knowledge such as using safety equipment properly and so on. It will be more entertaining even if the activities are challenging because in this warehouse we will prioritize the safety of visitors.
I have a question. I am sure that the warehouse will be rented and the activity done will need a lot of money and energy to provide it. So how will it cost for the whole place and the activity?
Thank you, Mr. Faris. I will answer this question. So, the total rental of the warehouse is around 6,000 ringgit per month, and the equipment and manpower to provide the activity is around 10,000 ringgit per month, and will likely be more because various activities will be provided at one time as the area of the warehouse is quite large. Volunteers or experienced workers are also needed to teach and monitor the safety of visitors, so it will require a cost to provide wage or salaries to the workers.
Sorry for interrupting, Miss Aqilah. Apart from the activity list earlier, what other activity can be done in the warehouse and how it can provide entertainment to the current generation?
So apart from the activities I listed here earlier, there are many extreme and fun activities that can be done indoors, such as free fall, spider net, tubby ride, roller glider, and more. These activities can provide fun and entertainment to visitors because the activities do not cause stress even when playing in an indoor environment. Uh, this activity is also suitable for children aged 12 and above as it is not dangerous, but it still needs to be monitored by staff and their parents. Okay, this activity will also give fitness and courage to visitors even if the activity is done indoors. It will be even more exciting when playing with family members and friends. With many visits, the relationship between players or visitors will be closer because of the activities done in groups and cause new acquaintances.
Thank you everyone for the great idea and discussion. We will continue to agenda number 4, which is the final decision on the site for Project Alpha. So I will let Mr. Sofian handle the next session.
Thank you, Ms. Chairman. So, Ms. ATHIRAH, what project do you think is the best for our project?
In my opinion, I am sticking with my decision to select the site in Bukit Kor, Terengganu, because Bukit Kor does not have environmental issue or uncontrolled human activity. So, for me, the site is ideal for doing extreme activity for youth.
Thank you, Ms. ATHIRAH. Mr. HAFIZI, what option do you think is the best for our project Alpha?
So for me, I will stick to my suggestion because we can reduce the cost of the construction since we were just upgrading the empty warehouse. Also, we won't deal with any harsh environmental issues like forest reserves. So I think we won't affect any natural habitat for this project and totally for the economy since Pasir Gudang is a very strategic location. So it it has a very huge potential to become a new attraction to the tourists and also the local citizens. So that's why I stick with my suggestion, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. HAFIZI. Lastly, I want to hear opinion from Mr. FARIS.
Alright, for my opinion, to the best side is actually I agree with the HAFIZI idea. Since we are focusing on the environmental issue, so after discuss all of our participants, that I found that at my side actually have a lot of hidden pollution. It may happen in that natural forest since the activity of the human behavior is increased, and also we need to follow some government rules since it's forest, it's a forest reserve, so may have some activity to about.
Okay, since there is 2 votes on Pasir Gudang, so we will follow the majority. Is that fine, Ms. ATHIRAH?
Yes, I am also support the idea of Mr. Hafizi.
Okay, thank you. For the financial decision, it will be signed in the empty warehouse located at Pasir Gudang, Johor. I would like someone to propose a motion for this final decision.
I made the final decision for the site of our project Alpha at HASSIM.
Second,
Next, we move to our agenda number 5, which is any other business. Is there any other business to discuss?
I would like to suggest to Mr. HAFIZI to come out with details about the cost of our project during our next meeting.
okay, Mr. Faris.
Nothing else from me.
I would like to hear more details about the concept of activities that will be held there.
Sure, Mr. Sofian.
So we have discussed all the agenda today, right, Mr. ALIF?
Yes, all the agenda has been discussed today.
Alright, thank you to everyone for coming to this meeting, and Mr. ALIF will arrange for our next meeting. That's all for today. Now let's continue